Hello, citizens of the verse. Just a tourist of the Frag Nav console, testing the latest and greatest build that was actually released this Sunday of the public test universe. So we will be going around testing this out. I know they've added some new information to a HUD, which is a bit controversial, but we'll get into kind of why I believe they did that at least. But first, I want to go to Levski. I've been liking to go to Levski as kind of a benchmark of how well the game is performing. Speaking of performance, I should get that up. Our display info 3. There we go. Now I got my frame rate about 20. Still a little low. I'm on the Australian server right now. Local time is about 9:30 a.m. on Monday, so I'm ahead of all you in the States who might be watching this Sunday evening. I'm in the future. Let me go ahead and get my stream up. Hopefully my sound's working. Let me see. Yes, it sounds like I'm not a chipmunk this time. Right now I will turn that down so that you don't have to hear that. Bring chat up so that I can get all the spam blocked. Alright. Now let me just go through, and if I have any ships that are destroyed or anything stored on Yela, see they, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a caterpillar, partly because I am info unknown. File a claim. Pay the fee, which is nothing. Alright, looks like I have a caterpillar stored. Okay, so I will get that one.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I'm kind of curious about the shields on it, because several days ago I was live streaming and it got one shot by another player. So I'm kind of curious to see, with the shield rebalancing, if the caterpillar is a little more resilient now. But let's go ahead and load it up with cargo. Hopefully this, oops, not that one. Hopefully this is the one. Let's see, I still have plenty of UEC. Let's see if they've updated their prices yet. I know junk food was like 11 UEC. Where was it? Let's see here. Processed food, 10 UEC. Okay, so this might actually not see. Is this gonna bust me? Yeah, this will bust me if I lose this, so maybe I'll load halfway up with processed food here. Bring all the Twinkies, and actually, no, it's the future, so it's only Taco Bell. Only Taco Bell exists in the future, so we will purchase processed Taco Bell. Load it into the cutlass, not the cutlass. Wake up. The caterpillar. And we'll take it to Levski, because I'm interested to see if Levski is performing any better now at this point. So, if I can remember what I'm doing, landing pad A00 is where I'm at. And afterwards, we will go ahead and get into a fighter ship and try some dog fighting. Now, they've added to the HUD two kind of low resolution displays. They're really stopgaps from what I've seen so far. I haven't jumped in the game yet, but I've seen the screenshots on the forum and all the people whining about it. It's not going to be a permanent measure. What they've done here is they've just recently added, or they've been doing shield rebalancing, but so far in the PTU, you've not been able to see either your own shields or the shields of the ship you're targeting. So I think they've done this just so that we have some way of telling what's going on, so that we can provide some sort of meaningful feedback. And it's not going to be the permanent solution, right? I mean, this is an alpha of an alpha, and this, okay, great. This ship has no doors on it. So I guess I'll just have to go ahead and get my stuff back. So that's what the Caterpillar looks like with no doors. I'm not sure what that, as I'm strafing sideways, there's something flashing on my screen. I'm guessing it's... not sure what that is, but okay, so I will just have to, let's get my cargo off this ship, and we will go ahead and claim it. So maybe we'll just jump into fighter right away and do some sort of little combat missions, because I haven't done too much of that. It's been a little hard to do, well, especially since you can't see the status of the other ship, but now that you can, hopefully it will work better. Now let's see, I'm not sure how fresh this server is. I think this iteration of the PTU may be 3 hours old. So as long as the server hasn't crashed, this server will be 3 hours old. So it's not horrendous. I need to remember to put my system specs in my info, because a lot of people like to ask about that. Alright. Let's sell it right back. Come on. Oh, I see you guys like that. Processed food. Gonna sell it all back. And now I have all the money back. Now let's go ahead and claim that Caterpillar, and then we'll go find something else to fly around in. Maybe I'll go, I know there's a Caterpillar on a planet, I think. So let's see here. Claim. There we are. So in 22 minutes we'll be able to try that. Now, where was that other Caterpillar? There's a Caterpillar pirate. This one, okay, that's right. I claimed that one. What else do I have? I have a prospector at Levski, a freelancer at Yela. That one's parked on an asteroid. I might as well claim that. I'm never going to get that back if I don't do it. That was a ship I tried to log off and into bed. I think I need to recopy my account into the PTU, because there's several things that aren't working that I've heard should be working. One of which is the flashlight. So let's see here. Let's just get into the traditional fighter here. We'll get out a Hornet and we'll see if we can find some missions that require some space combat.
To the following landing pad.
A1. A1 sauce. That's how steak is done if it's not cooked right. Because if steak's cooked right, you don't need A1 sauce, or any other sauce for that matter. As well as you give it a nice little bit of a coating in olive oil, season it with some salt, preferably some kosher salt, maybe some pepper. Then you don't need A1 sauce. Alright, so hopefully this ship will have doors and a seat and all that other wonderful stuff that makes a ship a ship. I should have tried the 315. I'm curious to see if that's working. I see the star map on the HUD's kind of working now. Oh, I saw it doesn't work very well in atmospheric flight. We'll check out how that works.
Aerospace, all systems online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
So after I take off, I just like to accelerate to secondary afterburner speed, just so that there's as little chance as possible of somebody messing with me while I'm messing in the star map. Which actually I shouldn't be in star map because I don't have a mission yet. ECN alert, assistance needed. That probably is going to require some fighting, so an ECN relay in your sector has received an emergency signal broadcast from a ship in distress, etc., etc., accept contract. Now let's see, you can't just automatically quantum travel to that, so we're going to have to locate it on the star map. Looks like it's out here by Daymar. Is it Daymar? Or maybe it's just out in open space. Alright. Destination set. Quantum drive engaged. So there should be a shift status HUD also. I don't see that, but we do have a working, well, hopefully a working HUD down in the lower right-hand corner. So we will see if that gives us the info that we need. And hopefully the targeting HUD works also, because it would be nice to know if we're having any sort of effect on the ship that we are attacking.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, so here we are. I do not see the target on the HUD anymore. It said I was 15 clicks away. I think I kind of see it on a star map, maybe? Oh, let's go ahead here and see what we find. Let's not run into that asteroid either. Dread Pirate Roberts, really? Is CR actually on, or is this... Let's see here, wait. Oh, it looks like he may have jumped away if that was him. I kind of gotta wonder now. Alright, what's 57,000 kilometers away? I'm kind of curious if that was him or if that's just a bug in the system, a glitch in the matrix. Oh great, is my star map not working now? Of course not, why should it? Okay, so the star map's not working. Well, hopefully I can land on Levski and we'll be able to at least test out that frame rate there. Yeah, I wish my star map would work, because I would really like to chase down Dread Pirate Roberts. Let's see if that really is him or not. Darn you, star map. If I go to my position... Oh wait, oh, it does work. Alright, what would be 57,000 kilometers away? We're going to see if we can find him here. I would think that Pirate Might go to Yela. Yeah, we're gonna chase him down just in case that is him. I can't pass up an opportunity like this.
Quantum drive is now on.
806. Yep, I am moving away from him. Wait a minute. Because I'm going 800,000 kilometers away. And he is like 57. It's almost like he, I guess since he's the designer of the game, if he is in the game, he probably has the power to jump to Hurston or Microtech if he so desires.
Quantum drive is now on.
But I'm more inclined to think that that is a glitch in the Matrix at this point. Well, let's see what happens if we try to jump to Hurston here. Yep, that is blocked. Our Corb is blocked. Huh. Well, the Phantom Dread Pirate Roberts. He's a tricky one, that one. Alright, we'll go back to Levski. Am I on the dark side of Yela? Yeah, hopefully I don't run into an asteroid while I'm navigating around here. I'm seeing some dark shadows here. Let me just go ahead and bring my speed down to 0. Be a little safer here. Delamar. Set as destination. Here we go. Actually, let's see if we can get another ECN mission or something. There we go.
Quantum drive is now on.
We'll go into Quantum Drive in the middle of an asteroid field. Now, it'd be really awesome if they could do the Star Wars light speed method of attack, because that was epic. If you haven't seen The Last Jedi yet, I will not give away any spoilers, but I think you should see it. Very awesome movie, very spectacular stuff we haven't seen yet, and yeah, the light speed maneuver was awesome. Like the whole theater like went silent and people were just like, holy cow. One of the best scenes in the movie.
Quantum drive is now off.
Taser face? Really? I found Taser face. Looks like he got away from me before I could get to him. Alright, so where is the beacon I was heading towards? There's the orbital marker, orbital marker, orbital. Did it go away again? It sure did. Alright, so every time I jump in here to do one of the ECN missions, it just up and disappears on me. That makes it rather hard to complete a mission. I don't know if I want to do the lost cargo one. That's a good way to get killed out here. It still shows it on there. Shows it on here. Okay, it's over here. I wish it would say what... Oh, well, it's on the opposite side. So I'll have to make a couple jumps to get to it. So let's see here. Where did Levski go? Or Delamar, or whatever that crazy moon is. Shoot, where did it go? Need to get oriented here. There it is. Alright, let's go to this OM. Make a couple short hops here to get around the planet.
Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, here we go. Sorry, a little distracted there. Alright. Don't text and fly. It's bad for streaming. Alright, where? Come on. Distress beacon. There. I need to highlight it. I need to set it as destination. If I can select it. Come on. Is there an orbital marker out there, perhaps? Let's see here. That one's 150 kilometers away. So maybe that'll get me a little bit closer.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, a little closer. Let's see if I can at least select it on the star map. I guess I can't select it for whatever reason. So we'll just have to afterburner there. Shouldn't take too terribly long. Just what, 113 seconds? That's like 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes, really. Oh, I see. So we are zooming towards this ECN alert, which hopefully will not. So it's a Drake Cutlass Black. Those are notorious for having engines shot off, at least in 263 they were. Although my little HUD has disappeared that shows me my target. Well, there's a targeting HUD up there now. Huh. Weird. Right there. No, it is still up there. Okay.
Bogey.
No, he's behind me. He's locked a missile. Kirk Rochester, huh? Oh, I see. Still not seeing his information on my screen here. What in the world is going on here? So I guess the stopgap's not working because I'm not seeing him on my HUD. Did I really run out of ammo? It's hard to provide feedback on shield balance since you can't really see what the state of his shields are other than when the bubble kind of shows up. Ah. Throttle set at max. I'm still not used to the way the throttle works in this iteration. Ships are a lot harder to see against the blackness of space, but it makes sense. Always wondered why you paint starships white in space. It's like, here I am, see me? Or if you want to be stealth in space, you paint yourself black. Better if I had more than 2 guns. I thought this ship had 4 guns. I'm pretty sure I have my secondary weapons mapped. Where is he? am seeing my shield status down there. Status. This is an Aurora, too. I mean, Aurora should go down fairly quickly.
Systems overheating.
Does not help that you can barely see the ship. Dang. What the heck kind of shields does this Aurora have? Doesn't help that my range isn't working. I'm gonna stick with this until the sky blows up where I do. I know there's a ton of other pirates out here. This is taking way longer than it should, in my opinion at least. Especially against an Aurora. A Hornet against an Aurora. Alright, maybe I got some sort of weapon issue going on here. Oh, I've been at this for 10 minutes. That's how long, because my phone just went to sleep. This is ridiculous. Why is he shooting out chafe. Not even locked onto him. Quickly becoming convinced this ship is invincible. I know for a fact that the ship I'm in should have 4 guns firing. I mean, combat is smoother, it's workable, but the fact that these ships just do not go down is kind of strange. I just rammed them here. Right, I'm not missing him. I'm seeing his shields as I hit him. Finally! Jeez. Oh, frame rate drops. There we go. If it took that Aurora 10 minutes, this Cutlass is going to take 30 minutes to destroy. turn into a good guy? Or did he actually run away or something? Normally you'd get info on how far away he is, and you'd see his damage, but I've yet to see that work. I might just need to recopy my account over to the PTU, because I might just have a bunch of stuff all worked up. There's still 4 ships over there. So I'm supposed to take out like 5 of these ships. It takes me 10 minutes to pick out a ship. So I'm basically spending an hour of time to get 300 AUEC. I didn't see any other friendly ships other than the one I'm supposed to protect. This wouldn't be so bad if the pirates would just go down as quick as they did in 2.6. Alright, I gotta check out and make sure my guns are properly set up here. Oh, come on. Key bindings, joystick, group 1 and group 2 is both on button 1. Okay. Where's my... There we are. Why is my interaction not working? F, come on. It works outside the ship. F. Am I in free look or something? There it is. No, that's not doing anything. That's menu items. Here we are, guns. How many guns do I... Oh, so I do only have 2 weapons. Strange, I could have swore that the Hornet had more than 2 guns. What's going on here? There we are. Alright, so we'll go back. And you know what? We're not going to go back, because that's taking way too dang long. And it's making the stream boring. Let me see what this guy... Alright, let me get back to the right app here. See if anyone said anything here. Nope. Probably because 0 people are watching. Because it's a Sunday night. Who watches stuff like this on a Sunday night? Okay, Levski. Because combat is just taking way too long. Alright, now whoa. Where are my orbital markers? It won't take long to get there. Alright, we will afterburner down there. And we'll see how Levski is doing these days. Maybe we'll pick up a different ship there since the Caterpillar should be back. Alright, so thinking about work stuff. Need to stop thinking about work stuff. Okay. So we're going on to Levski. We're gonna see the frame rates there. When the PTU first came out, the frame rates were like single-digit frame rates. It was absolutely horrible. Lately, I've actually gotten close to 20 frames per second in Levski, which is good because that's about the frame rate I was getting in Port Olisar. So it seems like whatever major malfunction they were having there got fixed. We will see if it's still fixed now. Not too far out of Levski now. Also, I'll be interested to see if the ATC is working the way it's supposed to be working now. It kind of worked last time I tried it, on the last alpha. We will see if it works better now. Okay, that's the HUD showing up is not working very well in atmosphere. That was noted in the release notes. So they are aware of that. So as we start our approach into Levski here, we're still getting 18 frames per second. Let's see how far behind. Oh, is my stream really that far behind? Or do I just need to scroll up? Okay. That's better. Let's see if ATC is on yet. Oh wow, they really need to change the colors of these HUDs. Because you can barely see anything. Once I get within 10 clicks, I'm going to go ahead and put the gear down. We'll slow down so that we have more time to allow things to work.
Landing gear deployed.
And I should have ATC comms up now. Maybe, maybe not. Wonder how close you have to get. I'm going to guess 7 kilometers. And then it will start working. you gotta be 5 away.
Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed.
I hope the comms are working. Okay, I'm in the armistice zone now, so hopefully. Nope. Or have they changed the icons around? Maybe I'm just clicking the wrong thing. They've changed a bunch of controls around, so they may have changed that also. I'll go ahead and slow down my approach. That's equip major. Okay, they did change it. Okay.
Nice. Look at that. Got a hangar free that's perfect for you.
Oh, I didn't see the little video come up. Oh, and now, for some reason, I'm seeing the ship that I was targeting. That's odd. Alright, let's go under full manual control here. Frame rate has dropped to... Whoops. Frame rate has dropped to... Whoops. Frame rate has dropped to 8 frames per second. Oh, jeez. Alright. I can never get away from work. Okay, sorry about that. To the... does it even show me how many people are watching? I've lost my landing pad because of that. To all 2 people watching other than me, unless I'm counting as 2 because I have it open in there too. So let me request a landing pad again.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I didn't get the personality guide. Alright, we will try to land this at a whopping 8 frames per second. Looks like whatever fix they put in did not quite go in. 7, wow. Maybe I need to refresh that other browser. It's hard to be accurate when you got low frames. Keep overcorrecting. Here we go. Whoa, I just went through the big green arrow. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Alright, we're going to power everything off here. We're going to find our exit thing. And we'll go ahead and load up a caterpillar with some freight. Hopefully we'll get some doors this time when I spawn the caterpillar. Okay, so our frames are outside, we're 8. Now we're back up to 20. We'll see how that goes. And we'll see how the caterpillar fares in a fight. Or to just see, I'll probably just fly the caterpillar to some random locations where there's other players and see if I get blown up in one shot again, like last time. It's kind of hard to recreate that though, because you'd think it would not be hard to recreate because there's a lot of bored griefers around here, but first you gotta find them, because there's so much more places to go. GPU I have is a GTX 970, so nothing too terribly special, but not low end either. And processor's an i7, it's one of the 6700s, so I guess it's 1 generation old now. And I got 32 gigs of RAM and SSD, which really helps things out a lot. Because I understand 8 is about the minimum. Let's see if I can talk to this guy. Nope. This is a turn-in point. I guess I need to find the... oh, is this a way to spawn a mission? Nope. Okay. Let's go down into the bazaar area and see if we still get 20 frames there. There we go. Yeah, I'm thinking I may attempt to do a system requirements video. Did that call work or not? Okay, I guess it did. Of course, it's hard to know what the system requirements are, but for sure... Alright, why is my interaction not working now? Oh, because the game's about to crash? Oh, alright. There we go. Right now it shows I'm using 9 gigs. And once I get out of the elevator, I'll double check in the resource monitor. I do know that some people who did a test said that 8 gigs was very, a lot of pausing on 8 gigs of RAM. Let's see here. I am currently using in use 17. Okay, so I got 5 gigs free and 17 in use. Wow. So it's a good thing I have 32 gigs, because it looks like there is some sort of a memory issue going on now. Either that or they've just loaded in so much more of Levski to try to keep the frames up. Very resource hungry. So I guess no, if that is an issue, they didn't fix it, or maybe, I don't know if the game just sees, hey, there's all this memory available, let's just load a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, looks like they fixed that. There was an issue where these doors, it would look like you're just walking into space until you walk through them. Now the game says 9 gigs. Let me double check something in here. Okay, so 17 gigs committed, but 9 gigs. Okay, so 9 gigs are in use, 9.7, almost 10. So I'd say, yeah, if anyone out there has 8 gigs of memory, you're just going to want to go ahead and upgrade to 16 minimum.
You looking for somebody?
Yeah, I'm looking for you. I don't have any reputation with you,
Looking
though.
for somebody?
But the frames in here are decent. It's comparable to Port Olisar, maybe a tiny bit lower, but nowhere near as horrible as they were when the PTU first came out. Alright, let's go ahead and get some cargo into a ship. Alright, I remember that the frozen Taco Bell food cost 10 AUEC at Port Olisar. I'm fairly certain it used to be 11. So I'm curious if you can actually make some money hauling cargo now. So we'll see if the price here is different. Hopefully it is. If it is, I might just haul it to Port Olisar and see what kind of a profit I can make. Kind of disappointed that the heads-up displays don't work. I mean, they kind of hacked some in to show ship damage status, and it wasn't working, and then it did start working after I got here and brought up ATC for some reason, which is not helpful when it doesn't work when you actually need it, but it's a work in progress. Alright, maybe I have to go ahead and spawn it. I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll bring up the commodities thing. Ooh, I came in here from a weird angle. Let's see here. Alright, this one's stored. So retrieve that one.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
I didn't even get what landing pad it went to. Now I noticed my frames dropped significantly when I did that. Alright, there's the caterpillar. And junk food, it costs 10 UEC here also. So it looks like they have not implemented different prices for different. There's Widow, Vice, okay. We can haul some poop. Some aluminium. Scrap. We'll just go with something cheap here. Yeah, I'm gonna load it up halfway. I want to see what it looks like, how it stacks it when I load it up halfway there. Yeah, frame rate definitely took a dive here for some reason. Let me check what pad that Caterpillar's on. 4. I think I may go fishing for another player. See if somebody will try to attack the Caterpillar, because I am curious if it will last longer. The way those Auroras lasted 10 minutes while I was fighting them, you'd think a Caterpillar should last longer than one shot. So hopefully, alright. It said Hangar 4. I'm pretty sure I went to Hangar 4. Could have swore that that elevator said Hangar 4 above it. So even though it's late, I figured I should stream today. I saw that I have 99 subscribers, so I'm about to pass a very small milestone. But a milestone nonetheless. Lives? Oh wait, that's the Hornet. Where is the Caterpillar? Hangar 2. So it did not despawn the Hornet for some reason, although it should. You'd think it would despawn another ship if you have another one, especially in a place like Levski that only has 4 possible landing pads. But maybe it just waits for someone to come up. There it is. Hey! They gave me doors this time. How nice of them to give me doors. Spawned a Caterpillar early on. One of the first things I did in this stream, and they did not give me doors. It is still bouncing around a bit. Yeah, I know a lot of people are thinking they're trying to get 3.0 out for Christmas. I honestly don't see how they can do that, because in the current state the game's in, I think it wouldn't be a good thing to release it out in general right now. I mean, the PTU testers kind of understand, yeah, the game's going to be glitchy. And it's going to be hard to find your door interaction points. Come on. Because it's still in testing. They're like doing iterations on it. Alright, where is the door? There it is. But releasing it out to people who expect it to be a bit more playable and less buggy, I don't see them getting a lot of these major issues fixed. Like they said, they had 170 must-fixed issues as of the last. I mean, I know they're working hard on it, but it'd be a minor miracle if they fixed all these issues going on in 1 week. So, if you don't have PTU access, I know it sucks having to wait longer, but the game's definitely not ready. I mean, you can't make any money, really. I mean, because a lot of the missions are broke, like we saw earlier. like 4 or 5 pirate ships spawn and it takes a minute just to destroy one for some reason. Your damage isn't showing up on your HUD like it's supposed to. The F key doesn't work half the time. Come on. Am I having some sort of latency thing going on here? Doesn't look like it. Come on. There it is. What is going on here? Did I like press something by accident here? Go on, get in the seat. And things like this, you can't even get into a seat. I mean, I've been doing this all night long. The F keys went, it got a little flaky once, and now I got nothing. Okay, what could be causing this here? I'm sure I got it. Unless the... No, I can't imagine the mappings have changed. Boy, what would it even be? Interaction? That's all flight stuff there. That's flight, yeah. On foot. Wonder if there's a hotkey for just getting into your seat. Boy, I don't see the interaction. And it worked for the elevator. There it goes. Weird. The game does get 60 frames when you're in single player Arena Commander. So it is possible it's the netcode issues that they're still dealing with. It's gotten better and it's gotten worse as they iterate through the builds. Really, at this point, I'd be happy with 30 frames per second. We were getting 30 frames in 2.6, and I didn't seem to have too many issues. Alright, hopefully the door up there is open. Alright, it is. Once we get away from Levski, things should start... Frame rates should start getting better. Come on, take off. Yeah, I think they did some things with gravity too. Let's try boost. There we go.
Complete.
Shot up a lot quicker than I would have liked to.
Landing gear up.
Yeah, I did not check out the cargo hold to see how that looks like. Let's see here, as I go out of here, where should I go? Where should I take this, all this crap here? Where might I find somebody? Let's just go somewhere I don't belong. Lost in space. Yeah, that one's gonna have... Okay, let's do this. I've done this one before. I am curious to see if the cargo box pickup and drop off is working properly now. I know they've had issues for a while with the whole grabby hands, or whatever you want to call it. So we will set Yela as destination. And as we go over there, we'll go check out the rest of the ship here. Hopefully the, oh no wait, there's my destination triangle. Or maybe not. Oh, yep, there it is. The collection site. So I'm just going to have to fly along here for a little bit to get around. And we'll just take this opportunity to see how the cargo stacks up when you only load it up halfway. I've seen lots of videos of people that just like load the Caterpillar all the way up because it's cool, you get a wall of cargo, but I'm kind of curious to see the distribution when it's not completely crammed full. It looks like I gotta get a little bit further away from the planet here to get up to higher speeds. Says I'm still going down. I like, oh shoot, I think I'm caught in the gravity here. Come on. Let's go, ship. My altitude is crashing. I think I'm about to crash or something. I'm not sure why the ship's... Bam. Something little haywire there with the ship. They've definitely changed the gravity, I think. I guess because I was upside down, I guess the top thrusters aren't as powerful. Fortunately, they have the training wheels on right now, and ships don't blow up when you plummet to the ground at this point. So let's just aim for a place that's not going to take me straight into an asteroid here. And let's see what the cargo bay looks like. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Oh, there we are. Let's look at it from up top. Oh, here we go. Okay, so... Oh, that's an interesting little graphical glitch. Well, there's the guts of the ship, if you're interested in seeing that. There we go. It's clipping through something. They still haven't quite fixed the whole ladder system. There we go. Come on. There we go. So it looks like when you don't get a full load of cargo, it loads it from front to back. But, well, maybe it's in the center there. Let's look in the front holds just to verify. Get this out of the way. That's an interesting graphic. Alright, so not quite full there. And the front hold is empty. Okay, so I see what they've done here. They've kind of loaded it up from the middle on out. Which I guess if that's how they have to do it to get it to work. And that's how they have to do it. Yeah, because this one's about halfway full. To me, it would make more sense if each hold was equally filled, so as to distribute the weight across the ship more evenly. But, hey, maybe we'll get that eventually. Right, we are still fairly low. We are still going up, so that's a good thing. Barely going up. Okay, I see. When I got back in my seat, it didn't register my throttle setting. They've given us a lot more fuel for afterburner, which is nice. Oh, I see my max safe speed is still just 195. Let's see, and where is the place I'm going to? So let's see here. All right, there's the moon. Once we get out, we can get to some orbital markers and get around here quickly. No one's attacked us just yet, which is surprising considering how many people might come and go from Levski, but maybe not because it's late Sunday evening or early Monday morning where I'm at. Which I guess is a nice thing when you're playing at a time when there's not a lot of people on, a lot less chance of running into someone who just wants to blow you up and mess up your day. Of course, now that I've said that, someone's going to blow me up and mess up my day, but not really, because I kind of want someone to attack me to see if the shield rebalancing has made the caterpillar a little bit more robust than it was. Okay, looks like I am finally out of the atmosphere here.
Contact.
Oh, what's that?
Contact.
Hamadi Daijo. Doesn't look like a player. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. If it's a player name, it's an awfully good name. He's not attacking me, though. So I'm not sure if this is an AI pirate or not. But at least the stopgap targeting thing is kind of working. It's a Gladius. Judging by the fact that doesn't seem to be going anywhere, he's just kind of going around in a circle, I'm going to say he's probably an AI of some sort. If he's a player, he's got a crime stat, because he's showing up red. But yeah, he just seems to be going around in a circle for whatever reason. There we go. Dog fighting in a caterpillar. Here we go. Oh wait, let's do that so that my strafe is actually going to work. Oh, come on. Let me have my fun. There we go. Can't be a player if he's flying like that. Definitely not a player. Alright, so it looks like he's going to be predictable. He's going to come around.
The force shield is hit.
It would be ridiculous if I take this guy out quicker than it took me to take out a freaking Aurora in my Hornet.
Shield system online.
Very hungry caterpillar dogfight.
Array shield is hit.
If I can just get lined up with them.
Infantry shield is hit.
There's another ship out there now.
Force shield is hit.
Alright, let's try this instead. It's not working. There we go. Hopefully this works. I know in 2.6 when you exited the seat, AI would stop attacking. The music has changed like it's not attacking me. Oops, did I just get lost? Oh, yep, I went to the wrong area. Alright. No, get down. Get down. Oh, nice. I think my character just went full retard here. Because I cannot move around at all. Free look, even free look is broken. Alright, well, so much for that caterpillar. I can't even... Let's see, I did remap my free look. That's not working. Make sure it's not alt. No. Yep, I am trapped in a ladder climbing pose from the caterpillar. So there's an issue council report. Let's see if forced respawn works. There we go. It does. I wonder if that mission will still be available to me. I wonder if I'll spawn on Levski. Looks like I am spawning on Levski. Okay. I'll have to see if there's a report on that or not. I definitely need to recopy my account though, because not having the helmet flashlight is a hindrance in a lot of occasions. So let's see if that mission is still active. Looks like it is, right. We will continue attempting that. Let's see here. We don't use a caterpillar this time. Something that I can drop some cargo off in. How about a freelancer? Is that available? Looks like it is. Okay.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Freelancer on pad 1. Actually, shoot. Go back. I want to try something. Go back up to customs real quick. There's the freelancer out there. Looks like it's doing a wheelie or something. I want to enable tracking on that caterpillar. Let's see here. Where was that caterpillar? I think it was this one. Track it. Alright, now we'll go. You'd think tracking is something that you would be able to do from your Moby Glass. You wouldn't have to go back to a ASOP terminal to do that. Yeah, it looks like the freelancer's having some issues here. Oh boy. It looks like a wounded animal. There we go. Deploying them so the ladder is sturdy enough to raise up the entire ship. Come on, give me my little interaction. There we are. Enter ship. Oh, I'd say the freelancer is definitely better at dogfighting than the caterpillar. Now, I haven't tried the turrets yet in the game. That's what I was heading to when I got glitched out of the caterpillar. Was I was going to go to a turret and check that out, because I haven't actually tried out the 3.0 turrets yet. But we all saw how that went. I might have to check out the turret and the freelancer. Now, the freelancer is a cargo ship, so of course it's definitely not a cargo or a fighter of any sort. There, that was a much more gentle takeoff.
Landing gear up.
Hey, there's my caterpillar. Now, I'm trying to think if there's going to be any way for me to board the caterpillar. Now, as I understand, if your ship is going at any sort of speed, come on, throttle, there we go. If your ship's going at any sort of speed and you get out, then you will lose your momentum as the ship goes zooming off. Now, of course, in reality, space isn't like that. I mean, there's been astronauts that have done free, untethered spacewalks before. And of course, I mean, I mean, conservation of momentum dictates that you're going to continue moving. I mean, there's no wind resistance in space, so if I was to pull up next to my caterpillar, match the speed, and get out of my ship, my character should continue going just as fast as my ship is going, and as long as neither ship changes its heading, then I should be alongside it, no matter how fast I'm, even if I'm going at full afterburner speed. If I get out of the ship, I should still be going at the same speed, because there's nothing to counteract my momentum. My momentum's going to want to continue going. But it seems like the game does not have that implemented yet. And I definitely think it needs to be a thing. Not only for that reason, but also it's going to make piracy a little harder. It would actually give pirates a reason to not just blow up a ship every time they find a ship. Because you gotta think, right, if your momentum is going to be conserved, then the momentum of all the cargo in the ship is going to be conserved. So if you blow up a ship and the cargo goes out in like several different directions but along the same trajectory, then it's going to be a lot harder to gather up that cargo if it's all still moving wherever the ship was going. So it would give pirates a reason to try to get somebody to give up some cargo, or maybe want to try to disable a ship and board it rather than just straight blow it up. But I don't think that is enabled just yet. Now I see these ships still seem to be... Are they actually still attacking the Caterpillar?
Missile lock. Missile lock. Missile lock.
I guess they're chasing down the Caterpillar. Alright, so I guess we're going to find out how the Freelancer does in a dogfight, just for the heck of it. We still have good tracking on the Caterpillar. Alright, there's my shield status, okay. This guy appears to be in a, looks like a 350 or a 325, a 300 series origin of some sort. Whoa, don't run into him. There we go. I took down one of his shields, that little ramming action there. Oh wait, that's why. I need to set my throttle to 0 so my strafe works properly. So I wish strafe would override throttle setting like it did in 2.6. Or actually, no, I think I always had my throttle at 0 in 2.6. Maybe I just can't remember how I used to play. I'm trying to get used to flying all over again in Alpha 3. There, that's a bit better. Looks like the... Okay, it is working right. Oh shoot, as I remember though, the ship is default outfitted with ballistic weapons, so I better be careful. It looks like his shields are being affected, so if I can just get the frame rates to cooperate with me so that I can track him a little easier. Also, it seems like his position updates are a little jerky also. Does have a turret also, so if I do run out of ballistics. I can see if I can take him out in the turret. Hopefully I won't get glitched. Follow the caterpillar. Strafe around a little quicker here. Maybe I can get him into a loop. Come on, is that weird? I see I have a missile lock on him. The missiles want to fire. My frames, 15 frames per second. I'll have to jump into Arena Commander sometime and see if that's my frame rates. I know it was much better at dogfighting in 2.6. Claiming the frame rate may be justified. Alright, looks like I got his shields down on one side at least. Come on, missile launch. Or maybe I just don't have it. I thought the ship had some missiles though. It would be strange if it would allow me to get a missile lock and I had no missiles. I think the targeting pit might be a little bit ammunition gone, huh? Except I'm still shooting. My ship told me I missed ammunition, or that I've lost ammunition. Fortunately, I'm still firing. I'll have to check that after I dispatch this guy. I know they slowed down the chill recharge rate, but I think it would have been fine if the game wouldn't be so glitchy. Because I know I could be on target a lot better if it wasn't so jerky. string of good hits, but dang, his shields are almost all the way up again. Now they're down again. Come on, fire. Now they're up again. Wait. They're like going up and down. Yeah, whatever is going on, it's not working. So where'd the caterpillar go? Here's my waste collection. Yeah, I think there definitely does seem to be some ESP issues. Right, now I know I saw the caterpillar out here somewhere. See if I can reacquire it. Or maybe it's just too far away now. Let's see if I fly towards Levski and then fly away from Levski. That should be about the trajectory I need. Alright, so there's Levski. I was flying up past this asteroid field somewhere. I didn't hear anything blow up. Site. Yeah, well, I guess the caterpillar's gone. Yeah, I'm not seeing it anywhere. Well, let's try grabby hands. No, not that one. Star map. I think it was Yela I need to go to. Set.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, they may have nerfed you. It's going to be hard to do the shield balancing when you can't get good enough frames to really do any decent dogfighting, though. And of course, this isn't really a dogfighting ship, but still, I feel that I should have gotten a lot more shots on target with that guy.
Quantum travel complete.
So we'll do the garbage mission now. I think it was a freelancer I was in last time when I did this mission. That's a long cooldown. Let's see, that marker is 77 away. Okay, so that should drop me out fairly close to where I need to be.
Quantum travel engaged.
as I go down, I should check my weapon status, because I could have swore I heard it say that my ammunition
Bottom travel complete.
was exhausted. Oh. Alright, let's hit the afterburners, make this go a little quicker. So 200, so it should take 4 minutes to get there, maybe a little longer. Yeah, it didn't look like there was any danger of getting blown up, so if the AI can't blow me up. Let's see here, where's... System, items... SMA... Is that my weapon? Power, health, wear, and heat. Oh, here we are. Tarantula. Daybreak, Odyssey, Shimile. Alright, so... looks like those are energy weapons. Yeah, because the heat's generating over here. But no, wait, isn't the... Shoot, I don't know my weapons well enough to know if that's a ballistic weapon or not. Maybe one of you can let me know. But I definitely still have ammo. Okay, so they are ballistics, so probably the ship informed me I ran out of ammo, but for some reason it's not registering it. There's the headlights. I don't think Yela has an entry effect. Probably doesn't have much of an atmosphere. It is a pretty game. It's looking a lot better than it did in 2.6. They've done a lot of work in it. If they can just get their network issues solved so that you can get decent frame rates also. And in Arena Commander, in single player mode, I do get good frame rates. Oh, good thing I checked back in here because I'm about to get to the mining outpost. What is it, about 24 clicks away? This will be the last thing I do here. Just pick up that waste and deliver it and call it a stream. If I can pay attention here and not ram into the ground.
Weapon system destroyed. Player armed. Chaff armed.
Yeah, I need to pay more attention. It's... Oops. It doesn't help that I have this big white dot in the middle of my screen. Alright, what's going on here? Come on. Oh, that's... the stupid throttle. I wish... I didn't seem to have this issue in 2.6. I need to remember to set my throttle off, because the, I'm running dual joysticks, and I have a stick that I'm using for forward and backward strafe, and it doesn't, override the throttle like it should. Or at least like it did in 2.6. Or maybe I'm just not doing it right. I cannot tell how far away I am from this. There we are. There we go.
Landing gear down.
Alright, let me land on the entrance side here. There it is. Actually turn around.
Landing successful.
No, maybe not. Come on. There we go. Alright, where's the exit? I thought it was over here somewhere. Yeah, at least open the exterior. There's the exit. I'm not using HOTAS, I'm using, I got a Logitech Extreme 3D on one hand and a T16000 on the other. It's kind of like HOTAS, but not really, so I do use the throttle so that... Maybe that's my problem, is I'm using the throttle so I don't have to hold the stick forward all the time. And I need to get better at remembering to ease off the throttle when I'm approaching a planet. Alright, come on, let me out. I guess I'll just go out the back. Also, I'll check out the cargo terminal in here, see if it's working. I don't know that they have them working yet. Hey, it is working. Let's get the gas. We'll just do a little bit here. It's nice to know that these are working now. And now let's see here. Where's the waste? Ah, here it is. Let's see how it looks out here. Okay. And it looks like it did get the cargo in there that I had purchased. That's nice. So let's see here. Yes, place, come on. Is it? I placed it under the ship. Nice. Okay. Oh, that was a new sound. Picking up the recyclables. Paper, plastic, tin, e-waste, bio-waste. Actually, it doesn't have the bio symbol on it. Yep, it looks like that crate somehow decided I'm just going to go right through the floor of your ship and place myself down here. Doesn't... No, there we go. No? Do I have to, like, go... No, that's not it. Alright, so that one's stuck. What do you mean, place? I picked it up. Yep, this crate got bugged. Oh well, at least I got some cargo. I'll fly this back to Port Olisar real quick. No, that's not the door. Ah, I'll just do it from inside here. Hopefully it'll let me walk around the cargo. It did. Alright, something got really weird there, but...
Hello. How can MISC help you today? Systems on.
Alright, so is my exterior all closed up? Looks like it is.
Launch sequence complete. Landing gear up.
Alright, so out to Port Olisar to drop off the recycling. There we go, there's a nice shot. Oh, really? It's gonna bug out my Mobilab. Well, let's try, I guess we'll have to try this out. So let's see here. Crusader. Is that Port Olisar there? Maybe I need to use Z to free look. No. What's this do? Oh, okay, I see. So there's Cryastro. There's Port Olisar. It looks like something's actually working. Maybe. I should see it somewhere around here. I thought it was working. It said its destination, but it's not showing up. Let's try setting Crusader. Oh, now what's going on? Maybe I need to get to Crusader and use the orbital markers to get in there.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, unfortunately I don't have too long of a cooldown.
Quantum travel complete.
With any luck, Port Olisar should be out here somewhere. So it looks like if I go this way. Where in the heck is Port Olisar? It'd be nice if the star map would change so that my destination would be in front of me. Let's see, how is this oriented here? Okay, so the sun's over there. It's looking like I have to fly, okay, down in relation to the planet. So there's the planet. Oops. So if I go down, I feel like I've gone all the way around. So there's Crusader. So I should be getting closer-ish to it. Let's see if this works now. Nope, it doesn't. Can't tell how fast that's moving or not. And I know Crusader is quite large. I can't abandon my quest because my Mobi-Glass is glitched. Don't see anything on the HUD to indicate where I should be going. Don't seem to be moving very fast in relation to this, if that is even updating at all. I doubt I'll be able to see Port Olisar from this far out. I feel like it should be up here though. Yeah, well, something's glitched out here. I just want to go to Port Olisar, and I can't. My Mobi-Glass is glitched. The Star Map app does not seem to want to work properly. It set its destination, so I should be able to go there. But it is not showing up. And Crusader is actually quite huge, so it's probably going to take a long time to do this like this. So I will see if logging out will fix this, or maybe the game is crashing on me. Okay, it's not. But I have some co-workers meeting for lunch right now. Whoops, I don't want to open up the exterior, close exterior. I just want to exit. So I'm going to log off in a bed here, and we'll see if the persistence actually works. It hasn't worked for me yet. It worked once. That might be why my character is all bugged now. Alright, won't let me enter that bed. There we are, bottom bunk. Alright, so I'm logging off now. I can't compare the game to Elite Dangerous because I haven't played it. I'm more of a Chris Roberts fan than anything else. So that's why I'm here, because I agree with Chris Roberts' vision. But I hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully it was somewhat informative. And I'll try to stream as often as I can, which is not too often, but as often as I can at these weird hours. So thanks for watching. Hope you found it slightly entertaining, if not a little more. We'll see if the game's going to bring me back into the menu, and then I will be signing off. Overall, the experience is getting a little smoother, a little better. It's incrementally improving. But unfortunately, I can't say that I honestly think they'll be releasing live before Christmas. So that kind of sucks for everyone. Alright, on that unhappy note, I will see you next time.